Morning everyone, I'm Sarah and this is Push Your Limits, my journey to Tahoe 200. I am just out for my second long run of the week. It was only supposed to be one long run, but it turned into two. So to find out why that happened, why don't we just back it up a little bit. This is my 38th week to Tahoe, just finishing it up. Let's go back to the beginning. Okay, it's Monday morning, almost 5:30 a.m. and I'm just headed out for about a 16-kilometer or a 10-mile run, getting this week started bright and early. So here we go. Okay, see that tree? That ball of lights across the water? I'm gonna go run to that tree. Not across the water, obviously, over the bridge. See you soon. And there we go. Big lit up tree that we saw from across the water. Somewhere over there. Kind of cool. Here we go. Gotta keep going. Just finished my 16 kilometers, 10 miles for today. So that's Monday's run done. And just have a chest and back workout to do today before we take off to my brother's for Christmas Eve. Turn around, Grace, say hi. And then I'll be back out at it bright and early on Wednesday morning for a speed workout. Not too early, it's Boxing Day, so do get to sleep in a little bit. Get to run in the light. Today was very dark from start to finish. Okay, here we are up at Mount Seymour, going for a Christmas Eve hike. There's hubby, brother, sister-in-law. Here we go. Hiking was a success, right, Munchkin? It is Wednesday afternoon. We may have slept in a little.
Boxing Day.
Boxing Day. And we are out for our speed workout. So going to be about 15 kilometers total, about 9 miles. And we are looking to do 3 sets of 3
sets.
3 sets of 9 minutes.
Right.
Progressively getting faster every 3 minutes with about a 2-minute break. And right now we're warming up by going up a big hill.
Uphill, if you can't tell.
I have to fix my sock. Okay, that's hard. Speed work is hard. Really hard. But it's good. 1 set down, 2 to go. Okay, on the cool down. We did it. We finished. Did our speed work. It was hard. It was good. And I hit all my paces. You hit all your paces, honey?
I think so.
Paces hit on our way home. did not get around to doing my chest and back workout on Christmas Eve before we left for my brother's house, so I'm going to do it now. It's about 5:35 Thursday morning, out for 14 kilometers, about 8.5 miles, a little bit longer than I originally had planned on because I didn't quite get all my distance in yesterday when I did my speed workout. Here goes. Okay, so just like I did on Monday, I'm going to run over to that little ball of lights. Well, it looks like a little ball of lights, but it's actually a really big ball of lights, as you saw on Monday. Here we are. I reached the big ball of lights, beautiful tree. Still have about 200 meters left to go though before I hit 7 kilometers, which would be my turnaround point. Today's run is done. 14 kilometers, 8.5 miles-ish done for today. So looking forward to a shorter run tomorrow morning because I have a rather long run on Saturday. So just starting to get mentally prepared for Saturday's long 85 kilometer, about 50 miles. Right, Gray? That's the way we train. Yes. I was supposed to get out for a 8 kilometer, 5 mile run this morning. It didn't happen. This little munchkin was sick all night, so I was up most of the night, still not feeling too good. Too late. I'll get an arms and a core workout in for sure today. Okay, workout done. That felt really good to get that in. Poor little munchkin here still isn't feeling that great. Hopefully she's feeling better tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for my long run tomorrow. I'm out the door bright and early, 5:30 a.m., meeting a friend at 6 a.m. That is one way to make sure you get out the door on time, is to set a run date. Let's get ready. 12:35 a.m. Saturday morning. I'm ready. Here we go. 85 kilometers, 55-ish miles, coming right up. You can see that it is daylight now. Yay, I get to run in the light, hopefully for the rest of it. It's raining, like really raining. Okay, just having a snack. Dates. Going around Lost Lagoon. I went into Stanley Park out. I'm gonna go around Stanley Park now. I'm about 35 kilometers. I'm not sure. It's raining. I'm just doing this. Halfway. I just hit the halfway point. 42.5 kilometers, about 25 and a half miles. I am soaked through to the bone. My hands are so wet. It's so wet. It's so cold. It's windy. And it's not a very nice day. So I'm just gonna make my way home to change into some dry clothes and see if I can't finish this run after all. Walking up Thurlow, which is a really steep hill. I had some candied ginger. No, I just had some chocolate covered candied ginger, which was amazing. And I feel a little bit better now. And I'm out of the wind. The wind is brutal today. So definitely rainier and windier and colder than I thought it was going to be. I did not plan well. Change of plan. I think for today I'm going to call it at 55 kilometers. There's just no point in doing this for another 30, and then I'll get out again tomorrow. Okay, that is 55 kilometers done today. The good news is it felt much better than the 53 kilometers that I did 2 weeks ago. So that's the good news. And the bad news, it's really crappy weather, and I am going to call myself a wimp and not feel like toughing it out for another 30 kilometers because at the end of the day, I don't need to. Off to get some groceries. Saturday is grocery shopping day. Sunday morning. Here goes long run number 2. 25 kilometers down so far. Definitely tired legs today, but wow, is it ever a nicer day than yesterday. The sun is out, partly cloudy, no rain, a little bit of wind, but I'm protected here in the forest. Amazing. About 2 kilometers away from home. This run is almost done, but man, it's been a beauty one. Let's finish this thing up. I did it. 38 kilometers done for today. I decided a couple years ago that I did not like back-to-back long runs. Therefore, and my body seemed to like long runs, doing it all in one go. So that's just the way that I've set my training up. But I learned this week that back-to-back long runs are actually totally okay. So before I sign off for the week, 3 things. Number 1, this little munchkin, Sparkle, is doing much, much better now. She just finished eating a full meal, which makes me very happy. Highlight of the week right there. Second, for anyone wondering why my training plan for a race that's 38 weeks away had such a long run on the schedule, while I was attempting 85 kilometers yesterday, it's because I am training for Rocky Raccoon 100 on February the 2nd. So that's coming up quick, and I definitely want to make sure that I'm ready for it. It is a Western States qualifier, the only Western States qualifier that fit into my schedule next year. So I definitely need to cross the finish line of that race. And third, for anyone wondering where I got my training plan that I'm following from, it is one that I've designed myself based on when I was training for my first 100-miler. I utilized a book called Relentless Forward Progress. For my second 100-miler, I more or less used the book again, but also with the 5 weeks to go, I purchased Gary Robbins' training plan. 100-miler training plan, and used that for the last 5 weeks, and I implemented it again, training for my third 100-miler earlier this year, which I did really well at, so definitely believe that it worked, although I did make a few adjustments, mainly that, as I mentioned, I have never been a fan of back-to-back long runs, so ended up doing a number of very long training runs along the way, which is more or less what I tried to implement this weekend, and clearly didn't work, and found out that, hey, back-to-back runs aren't so bad after all.
which is great at the end of the day. So my training plan is set only until Rocky Raccoon, February 2nd. So I'll be sitting down in the next few weeks and building a little bit more of my training plan up until the end of March when I have another 100-miler. So I'll be building my training plan in chunks as we get closer to Tahoe 200. That is all for this week. I will see you next week where I will be attempting a 145-kilometer week, that's 90-mile week. And I'm gonna try for that 85-kilometer run next Saturday again. Gonna make it happen. See you next